Okay, welcome back, dear friends. This time I'd like to go through the machine of Grandpa on the Hackthebox. Yeah, although this machine is I think it's beginner level, but in this excerpt, I'd like to showcase all steps involved in the standard pentesting. And I'd like to show you, for example, how to utilize the Metasploit to get the initial foothold, and then how to migrate to existing process, and also how to do the local privilege escalation. So I think, this machine is a bit easy, but also involve all necessary and important steps. So this is what I'm going to do next. As you can see, I have already spawned the machine earlier, and this is the IP address of the target. And I'd like to use the Pentesting, which is online payload OS, to do this penetration. But before we move on, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate your help and support. Also, don't forget to leave a like below. This will help me on the YouTube robot. So without further ado, let's just get started. So then we can switch over to the viewer or Hackthebox viewer, which is a GUI of a payload OS. As you can see, I have already done the map scanning with the options like a scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, and also I don't want a map to do the ping test, which assumes that the target is alive. And also I put the option of -p-, which means that the map will do the full range port scan. So from the map scanning results, as you can see, there is just only one open port, which is 80, running HTTP service, and also the actual version information, which is IIS, and the 6 is the version. Of course, this version is very old. And after all, we are now living in the 2023. And then because I put the option of S, capital C, which will do the default script scan. So from the script of the WebDAV, as you know, the WebDAV can allow the user to edit, for example, like a post or like a put content online for the website, for the site. So I think from here we can know we got the primary information about the software, for example, like IIS, and also the OS information and its corresponding version information, which is 6, and the web DAV is running on the target. So next, we can use the Google search engine to make some research. And we can put the IIS 6 exploit web DAV exploit. Okay, as you can see, there's some links. For example, like the first one is linked to exploit database, which is very famous, which can get a lot of exploit or POC. But as you can see, we can scroll down a bit. The second link is linked to the Rapid7. You know, the Rapid7 is the company which develops the Metasploit. So we can click on that. Yeah, here it's showing us this version has the vulnerability of the WebDAV source storage path from URL overflow. And this is the description. You can go through it yourself. So, and this is the module name. As you know, when we do the pen testing, if the Metasploit has some matched module which work for the specific vulnerability, such module of a Metasploit always need to become our first way or most preferable way to do this pen testing. So we just make a copy of this module, the relative path of this module, and go back to our terminal. We can launch our console of the Metasploit. So we just wait for the Metasploit console to be loaded. Sorry about that. And then we can use the search engine. Maybe we can use the search engine or just copy the module path from here. But I think in most cases we need to use the search engine. We can use this search because we cannot remember a lot of different and also very difficult to remember difficult to remember things. So we can use the search IS web DAV. And I think the fifth module is the one what we are looking for. And we can copy the name of the module, and then we can use command and paste in here. And then we just leave the payload to default one, the Metasploit, and we can show options. And we need to set the localhost to our payload OS. And also, as usual, of course, this is my personal habit. I'd like to change local port number to 555. Next, we need to set the remote host to the target IP address. Let's hit enter, and we can show options to make sure we have already configured all required fields. So I think that's it. We can run this module to see whether we can get the Metasploit. It looks like it's working. Metasploit session 1 opened. And we'll wait for the... Yeah, we can input command. So now I think we need to make migrations. Migration, you know, the Metasploit always is not so much stable. So we can get the list of a process, and we can select one to be migrated to. For example, we can migrate to which one? Which one? Maybe we can try this one. It doesn't matter if it failed, and then we can try other process. And this is the PID or process ID. And of course, this is the destination PID. Migrating. Yeah, completed successfully. Now we need to background this current Metasploit session. And we need to use the suggester module to elevate our privilege. And we can search, because I just can remember the part of the module. So we can use the search utility. And the keyword is suggester. Yeah, we got the full name of the module. Then we can use this module. Make a copy and then paste in here. Then we can show options again. Yeah, I think there is just only one field we need to configure or specify. Is session. We can set the session number to 1. Of course, at this moment, there is just only one session, and now we can run. You know, the suggester module will connect all local exploits for the current platform like Windows. And then we'll find the suitable module. And then, of course, it will take a bit of time, but I don't think it will take a very long time at all. So we just let the module run. You know, for this machine, I think the most important tool is Metasploit. For the pen tester, we must grasp this tool very much because it's so powerful. Even for me, now I cannot cover most of functionalities by the Metasploit. As you can see, the module is collecting. And then we'll evaluate each exploit. And then we'll replay back the result, the evaluation. I mean, from the perspective of the penetration possibility. As you can see, it's running check method. And we have already, it's done. Of course, the modules highlighted in red doesn't work. We do not need to take into consideration. But the green part, these modules may be working. I like to use the words maybe, because even in many cases, this module still cannot is not suitable or is not practical. So you can try different module if you have enough time, but I don't want this video to be so long. So I'd like go to this one, which is correct one. I hope so. So I like use copy and paste in here. And then we can show options. And we need to set different handler, but the IP address of the parallel OS should be the same. And but we need to set a different local port number. Maybe we can set it to 666. And now we need to set the session number to 1. And now we can run this module. Exploitation successful. And now we can use the get pref. I think now we are anti-authority or administrator. Also, you can confirm by navigate into the administrator directory. Now we can go to the documents. And we can go to the administrator directory. Then we can go to the desktop. And then we can dir and cat the root flag. Okay, we got the root flag. Of course, you also can get the user flag if you want, because we have already again gained the full privilege of the target. So okay, so that's pretty much it. And as I mentioned at the very beginning, this machine is very easy, but also I think this machine is very good for the pen tester to get hands-on practice and get to know Metasploit much better. Okay, so See you in the next one. Bye.